time for TOL Week 13, and we got a big matchup. We got the brave, the fearless Crocodiles going up against Light 'em Up and Fly High. And the Crocodiles, I'm particularly interested in this matchup because I play the Crocodiles in the following week. So, of course, we're hoping for a mega mash-up of injuries and horrible deaths. And these Crocs have spent almost the entire season just dominating the power rankings, but they did lose a most recent game, and Flying High is a tough adversary, so we shall see what happens here. So Crocodile Dundee has a man wide open. He's going to take plenty of time, finds Gatorade, could have hit a little bit more, but hey, 20 yards, there will be no complaints. Now we've got a man in motion. Dundee, he's got somebody deep. He's got him real deep, but he's going to decide to run, and he's fast. He picks up some good yardage, but nothing travels as fast as you can throw, my friend. So wanted to throw there. Let's see what happens. Got pressure up the middle, going to force it into coverage, dropped by the defender. Man in motion for the Gators, but it's a called play. Does he have the speed to get away? He does not. Milfweed takes him down, and suddenly it's 3rd and 21 outside of the territory. Called play again. This time he gets up and fires, and it's a jumping grab. Look at the unfair brutality of a 40-yard gain on a called play. And you know Dundee's got to be feeling at least reasonable to be able to get that kind of speed. However, he is destroyed by Panda Express in the backfield. Loss of 4. 2nd and goal. Now it's a called play. He's not going to get anywhere that time. Northern Light. So the pressure has been there, but Dundee, when key, has been able to get away. Let's see what he's going to do here. Again, a called play. Talk about getting lucky. A couple called plays in a row. Half the plays are called, and that's tough even for the brave Crocs to do anything. And so they're going to be forced to kick. Not a gimme field goal, and it's pretty low, my friends. Pretty low, and it's a shank-a-tank. So a beautiful drive stymied by several called plays with massive sacks. This guy's got some pressure. Flying High, Willie Nelson, who came back from injury, and he picks up 15. He's got some speed. This is a very similar team. If you note, we've got the 4 QB runs going on each way, although this team is more prone to run than pass. Look at him take the crappy angle, and Nelson with another huge pickup brings it all the way down to the 25. Now they've got a potential to plunge. He fires it super deep. Oh, the jump slightly distracted a defender. Otherwise, it was going to be picked. Let's see what they can do here. This is the called play. Does he have the speed to get away? Not even close. Gabby Gator brings him down 3rd and 20. And that's no chip shot field goal. Man, this is the only play they're freaking calling. And it's called again. Turnabout is fair play. Gabby Gator was sack number 2. Takes him out of field goal range. And so they will punt. So it is just the battle of called plays here. A little ridiculous. And Kane's going to fire it. It's actually 1 yard too deep for Monster. So the Crocs, after all that drama, will take off. And here we get the L roll once again. A lot of pressure. He avoids them pretty quickly. And what the hell throw was that? Completely off the mark. Now it's a 4 wide. At least we don't see any motion. A lot of pressure coming there. Gets the jump from Gatorade. Gets a diver. And then a big tackle to prevent a huge score, but that's a massive pickup. Double back set. They're mixing up what they're showing them. Going with the roll. Just gets the ball off. Able to pick up 6, but a nice open field tackle prevents the first down. 2nd and 4. He's got a man deep. And Irwin gets the ball off. Oh, but it happened. He had to hit him in that window. Waited a little too long. Safety able to make the play. Now it's 3rd and 4. Pressure up the middle. Gonna fire it to an open Gatorade, who's gonna stroll into the end zone. Just like that. Dot Gatorade with the spike and the stroll. Dundee with the fire and the fist throw. And Flying High was so close on so many different plays, but could not stop. You just keep going. You just keep tossing it deep. You know at some point the Crocs are going to come down with it. Here comes Diesel, who looks pretty fucking slow, and he gained about 2 yards. So from the 45, the 25, excuse me, they begin. Going wide. Strange throw. Look at the passing speed. Is this guy hurt? No, Willie Nelson's the guy who came back. I don't know what's going on with that. Now they try the run, but it is called, snuffed out, and suddenly it's 3rd and 16, just like that. Here comes the L roll. Called. What more do we see? They take a great angle. King K rule. And man, they are punting from inside their 10 after an abysmal drive. He does fire it pretty deep. Pretty good coverage there. Monster will have a chance at his 22. Lot of green. Avoids the first guy. Avoids the second wave. Brought down pretty much right at the 50. Man in motion on the roll. We have seen this play about 18 times today. He's going to fire it deep, and again, a terrible throw. Wide receiver 2 could barely even get there. Maybe that was a tight end. Well, no surprise. L roll. Line is holding pretty well. That's a pretty slow guy. They're going to force it. It's the exact same throw again. What the fuck was that? Deja fucking vu? Okay, this time they've got the waggle. And, God, all he wants to do is put that ball in that one spot, trying to really lead that receiver. But it's a ridiculous lead, and it's unsuccessful. So they're going to punt. And they're going to punt. Too yeet for Gummy. So now it's flying high's ball. These offensives have potential. Nelson comes through 2 yards. Going to see another QB sneak here. Nope, this time they're going to swing in. It's one of the first times it hasn't been called, but it doesn't matter. He takes a shitty angle right into the defender. And the defense reads this play well. Wilson only picks up a yard, so another shitty 3 and out. Tough to play top quality ball when you're buzzed and wasted the whole time. They freed up a couple of guys. Monster Fields at the 25. But then brought down at the 32, just a short 7-yard return. Time is no factor. Double back set. They are at least covering the deep man. They're going to leave the check down open. Dundee, though, taking it himself, picks up a nice 8. Very manageable, 3rd and 2. They might catch him in a run play here. They go for the run. Dundee gets chopped down, but not before he gains the first. Back to the classic. L roll it is. Called play as expected, but he's able to get away from it. Man, the called play guys look so unusually slow. Shows you the improved speed on that called play. Now he swings up. They get pretty good blocking. Gets a diver. And gets popped free, and he's going to be gone. Just like that, high-stepping down the sidelines for about 40 yards. Crocodile Dundee finds pay dirt. And the extra point here, looking to make it 14, should doink it in. So that was huge. Now time is a factor, and it's a big kick. CROC all the way down. Diesel, who's pretty fucking slow, takes it 4 yards deep. Is tackled from behind at the 14. So they got 66 seconds to do some damage. Let's see what they do here. And they decide to throw out of bounds. They need to get lucky on the scheme. They get a little bit lucky. He doesn't have too many blockers out in front of him. Nelson fights hard. 8 yards is not what you need at this time in the game. And then the QB sneak. I don't know what they're thinking there. It does at least get the first down. They've got to toss it deep twice. Okay, here comes motion. See if they get a little lucky. They get some pressure. They cover the deep man. He fires it. It's going to pick up 10. But now there's only 7 seconds left. Cannot even get to the field goal range in that time. They have to score. They go with a QB run. Should pick up a few yards, but Nelson is not feeling excellent. I don't see much chance here. And no. So the Crocs, it's been close. It's been a battle of what-ifs. It's been a battle of almost. But the Crocs have taken advantage. 2-score lead. Flying High struggling to get any serious offense going. They will receive the ball. They need to do something with this possession. Diesel stands at his 18 and destroyed at the 23. He sucks. See what Nelson does. Got a chance. A terrible decision. Had a man open down low. Throws it into double coverage. Double back set with the QB sneak. Destroyed by the strong nose tackle. 3rd and 12. And just like that, they're facing a brutal 3-and-out with some pressure. He avoids a man at his feet. Gonna have the dump off, but no. Way too conservative. Picks up 5. But that doesn't do you jack diddly, and now they're punting. Exactly what they needed to avoid. Let's see what Monster can do. Stands at the 21. One blocker in front. Does a nice job. Finally gets swallowed up, but he's almost at the 50. Fighting hard. Goes down at the 48. Big return. You feel like a score here would just be a complete dagger. You don't even feel like Flying High can muster up the offense to get more than 14. 5 yards on the sweep. They got pretty good coverage, and he decides to throw it out of bounds. 3rd and 5. Need to stop. Keep this thing close. Go for the QB sneak, but it's a called play, and they read it well. Northern Lights takes the right angle. Big tackle. So out trots the punt team. They do have some pressure, but he able to get it off relatively quickly. Good kick. Diesel's inside the 10. Fumbles, but is really a lateral to the Snowmaster, who then picks up another 20 yards. Lucky break. The punt fumble goes into the hands of one offensive player. Now Nelson looking to move. Looks like he might have picked up a condition here in the 3rd quarter. Gets it inside the 40. See what happens here. The line holds. If he throws it fast, it's a bad throw, but it's caught. Caught in coverage is Jack. He had a TD if he went up high, but he still picked up serious yards inside the red zone. First time today. Now they swing it to Nelson, who we said looks like he's a little bit faster. Makes a couple moves. Gets a first down. 1st and goal at the 4 for Flying High. What are they going to do? QB sneak. And he dances his way to the 1. Needed to just hurl himself in there. Will they try the same play? They will. This time he's flattened. Loses 2. 3rd and 3. Now they go 4 wide. Are they going to try it up the middle? No. He's going to try to pass. Dangerous. Looks too low. Shitty pass. What are they going to do? They're going to take the coward's way out and go for the field goal. There's somebody in there. It is not blocked. So they do score 3. But 1st and goal at the 3 to only walk away with that many points is painful. Pretty shitty kick you boss, Jeff. And he's at the 20. Gets out to the 30. Dundee now. Let's see if they shift into conservative run mode. No, he does a perfect lead in. Look at that pass to Steve. My all-time favorite player, Irwin. One man, his death just racked me to the core. Dundee forward for 2. Now it's the roll. The defender falls down. Dundee is moving fast, but he pushes that one out of bounds. Again, trying to lead that receiver. Just coming across. Cannot get those throws to work. This time he's got some coverage, but he takes a good angle, a smart angle, and picks up the 1st. Back in the shotgun. Let's see if they leave the man open. They cover the deep guy. And finally, he gets tied up. Panda Express for the yard loss. Make it 2. Looks more like 1 to me. Some pressure. They grab RB2. And, could have been picked, could have been caught. Ended up neither. 3rd and 12. A field goal keeps it just the tiniest bit remote. He's going to have a dump off or two. Some pressure. Again, the slow pass usually works on the bomb, but didn't work there. So they do trot out the field goal unit to try to make it a 2-score, 14-point game. Looks like a perfect kick. So it is. I feel like any more points for the Crocs will just be a killer. But it is possible for Flying High. They have some plays that can work if they get lucky with a little RNG. Pressure. He's got to throw it, and he fires it away at panic as an angry alligator was chomping down on him. Swings it, but the blockers are in position. He is able to hit the side and drag for a yard. 3rd and 3. You got to feel like this is pretty much 2-down territory. Does the shitty plunge and is able to get the first out of it, so they move the chains. Now they're going back to that play action. Will the line hold? Somebody's coming in. And blocked up front. 2nd and 10. Got again with this play. 3rd and 12. 4 wide. Panic mode beginning to set in. Nelson trying to hit the outside. Will not get the first. Does pick up 10. 4th and 2. They go for it. Don't do the QB sneak. But they do it. And it works. And he's able to squeak around to the outside. Even though he got held up, he got blocked and got free. Now it's the roll. Can he escape? There's pressure. Avoids the diving man's. Got his dump off. And fires it out of bounds. Look at how he's leading the guy. This disease of leading wide receiver 2 and the tight end just so far has become ridiculous. Just dump it off, brother. This time he fires. Cracker Jack, who tries to squeak through and does for an extra couple yards, pretty slow. He's down at the 11. He drops back, decides to take it in. He had the B gap, but he went the other way. Here comes the no back. I don't know if I like this play unless he throws it fast. Going to be too easy for the defenders to get over there, and it is picked, and that is your game. So close. Gave him a scare. That's just too bad. And now they're just going to leave him wide open. He's going to fire to Gatorade. Gets the jump at the 40, the 30, the 20. Gets the dive. Going to walk in. Gatorade. There it is. So the Crocs decide they're the ones flying high as they stride in to week 14, going 10-2 or 11-2. Pretty badass. Or 10-2 with the bye thrown in there. Going up against the Oaks, who are 9-3. And another INT. The blocker's coming to free him. Let's see if he can get a pick 6 out of this. Can he keep moving? He wants it. He's got one man to beat. He does. Pick 6. That was worthy of the effort. He fought so long. He knew his potential if he just got free of the grapple and put in this game. This game was never in jeopardy, but close. Had the potential to be close up until halfway through the 4th, and now it is just a massacre, and Bobby continues to pile on to that already impressive point spread. Diesel, he's got to be a backup. He's just slow as shit. Motion, look how slow that guy is. I don't know who the fuck he's throwing to. There must be several injuries going on here for Flying High. That RB2 is pathetic. Got the check down. It's going to find him. There's Cracker Jack. Makes a move to keep on going. Stopey burns the clock off. Gets 2 divers. Gets 3 divers. He's going to get so close. Brought down. Picked up some yards for a little bit of a little highlight film, but that is about it. So there we go. CROCs pretty much dominate. And that brings us to the big matchup next week. Happy holidays, all you TOL motherfuckers.